Did you see the Florida ads he was running?
No.
You didn't hear about this?
No.
So he was running ads in Florida trying to persuade people to move to California. We can pull him up right now. It's really hard to, it's not really hard, but it took me a while to find the actual ad. A lot of it is just commentary on the ad, but he's saying things like, are you in Florida and are you tired of schools cracking down on what textbooks your children can read and what conversations they can have in the classroom? Wow. Come to California, where we still believe in free speech. And I just went, we still believe in free speech in California? Yeah, tell that to Twitter.
Wow.
Tell that to Twitter.
What a fraud. Fucking
this is
loser.
interesting.
Let's see.
He is kind of a handsome dude and for sure does blow and young chicks, though.
Bro, I know
I might just vote for him based on that.
Let's see. A lot of it's commentary. Let's see.
It's Independence Day.
It's all.
Let's talk about what's going on in America. Freedom, it's under attack in your state. Republican leaders, they're banning books, making it harder to vote, restricting speech in classrooms, even criminalizing women and doctors.
The ad goes on to encourage Florida residents to, quote, join the fight for freedom or move to California.
Oh, yeah, that looks fun.
This is actually hilarious.
What if he was honest? Like, the only thing that I love about Florida is the blow directly from Colombia.
That'd be great. If he was honest, he might.
He could win it if he was honest. I get more pussy than Donald Trump. I'm going to be honest.
That would be good.
Dude.
Did you see that? They just showed that clip of like a fucking BLM insurrection, as if that's going to be any sort of incentive to move to California.
I know. Like, look at what we're doing.
This guy will throw a Molotov through your business window. Move to California.
And he won't be arrested. Or he'll be let go the next day.
He'll be let go the next day to commit the crime again.
Dude, I'm pretty sure the chick who got cracked with the metal rod in LA, the Olympic athlete, did you see that?
Mm-mm.
This Olympic volleyball player was in LA, and she just looks at a homeless guy and then looks back at her friends, and the homeless guy just chucks a big metal rod.
Is there a video of it or
face.
just an article about it? Dude, Brando is so cute right now. I can't help it.
Yeah, he's unreal. He's eating his, which I think, Danny, there's only one or two brands that do this kind of like Go-Gurt style, like whipped up like tuna snack for cats, and they're unbelievably popular. We should make our own brand, the Danny Mullen cat Go-Gurts.
It tastes good? Or
I'm in, dude. I'm putting everything I own into it.
Yeah, let's do it, dude. It'll be better than Cloud Kid Gobi.
Oh, dude, that's how we'll. Oh my God, poor girl. That's how we're gonna get our $5 million house.
Yes, dude.
He's so cute.
Brando, man, you enjoy that?
Yeah, she got
enjoy that?
messed up. And then something crazy also happened recently. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I've been a little bit out of the news cycle. Last week, I was just unplugged, not really watching anything.
Where do you get your news, dude? I struggled. Now I've been going to Twitter on the news tab. It's pretty good.
The problem with Twitter is you just get so many people on the extreme fringes commenting and getting all the likes and retweets. Yeah. So I read the LA Times, so I have a super liberal perspective, and then I listen to the Ben Shapiro show.
No way, dude. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, but the guy who cracked her with that pipe had been let out of jail like 3 times in the last like 3 weeks for assaulting other people.
Yeah.
So the same shit that we saw in San Francisco, basically. Same shit.
Okay, so I always thought that I've never had bums kind of step up to the plate like they would be down to fight me until recently. One guy, black guy, he's just saying shit to everybody going by, and I was like, he's not gonna say anything to me. And he goes, I don't care how big you are, motherfucker. That's all he said to me. And I was like, if I was a hothead, I would have been like, shut the fuck up, bitch, or something. But I just kept walking.
Damn.
But yeah, dude, what the fuck, dude? And then another guy said, he was like, I was literally 20 feet away from him on a fucking scooter, on like a Lime scooter, and he goes, don't run me over. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I'm 20 feet away from you.
You were probably driving recklessly. You fucking Goomba.
Goomba, dude.
I read an article in the LA Times recently about homelessness, and we debate a lot what it's going to take to get these people off the streets. Is it even possible? Dude, I read this article. So these journalists, they did a great job. It's like a novella in the LA Times. Long, short story format style thing, tracking this woman who lives in an LA Hollywood tent city right above the freeway and gets fucking pregnant. This bitch is living amongst junkies, people with HIV, syphilis. The guy who got her pregnant actually had HIV, but it didn't transfer to her. And she tells the story. They interview her. You're like, yeah, what happened to the father? And she's like, oh shit. She's a white chick, just like a ghetto punk rocking heroin junkie white chick. She's like, oh yeah, he was the baby daddy, but now he just wanders around Denny's talking to himself.
Oh my God.
That's what happened to the father. So they deploy the entire arsenal of homelessness services, everything under the sun, top level. They put her in an apartment for free, a really, really nice apartment. Downstairs, there's a top of the line homeless children daycare center that totally watches the child whenever she needs to do anything. They give her drug counseling. They give her job training. She gets certified as a forklift driver. That finally explains how Rat Dick Ralph was able to achieve that feat. A homeless junkie bitch can do it. They give her bus fare, transportation to her possible job sites. Everything's good, right? It seems like this chick's going to turn around. No. She doesn't show up to any of her jobs because, according to her, she'll get anxiety if she rides the bus. So there, first of all, is just the ridiculous cop-out. Like, everything's been provided for you, and you're still making excuses. Then she starts complaining about, and this is like the common complaint whenever they try to get these people in a shelter. Her complaint is that she doesn't want to stay in this beautiful apartment because her friends can't visit at any time, and she's lonely.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, her friends, real scholars and diplomats, those friends of hers. None of them have pockets full of drugs. None of them are going to walk in crazed out of their mind.
She can't sell some pussy.
She can't sell her pussy. There we go. That'd be a lot easier than operating a forklift. Yes, Austin? So eventually, the quote that really pissed me off, also it comes out that she'd had 2 children prior to this. She's 22 or 23 years old and has 3 children. It comes out, or she says this rather, and this is what made me just want to throw the laptop out the window. All these people are telling me what to do, and I'm like, I'm a grown-ass woman. You can't tell me what to do. And I wanted to say, no, you're not. You have 3 children, no money to your name, and you're a hopeless drug addict who the state has done everything in their power to hold your hand into respectability. And you're kicking and screaming the whole way. You're not an adult. You're a child. And that's the mindset. We can all relate to that. There have all been times in our lives, I know for me it's true, that we've had that childlike mentality where we needed help and we were ineffective and waking up late and just being douchebags and broke. So I kind of related, but I just thought, that's the problem. There's no accountability in these people's minds. They just want to use their drugs and fucking die, basically, because they can't take responsibility for themselves.
Yeah.
And then
she fuck it mentality. So now what happened to her?
She just went back to using drugs on the Hollywood freeway. And
I'm sorry,
the children got taken away from her.
I was going to say, okay, the children got taken away. And what about the one in the belly? I forgot if you said.
It was birthed.
It was
down at the top of the line daycare unit. It got taken away too.
Good.
Because she just started relapsing. She stopped cleaning the apartment. She squandered everything they provided for her.
Now so they go to foster care, and I guess that is just guaranteed. I don't know what that means.
They turn into porn stars, 100%. They turn into porn stars or felons. Felons
or
if they're a
Steve
guy.
Jobs.
He was a foster child?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that nuts?
Or school.
Or school.
Do you think so?
Dude,
Foster
a lot
system?
of them, man. Yeah, dude. Like, even the one most recently, foster care.
I always thought it would be awesome to be a foster kid when I was a kid. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah. Yeah.
What do you think about public sterilization?
That'd be great.
People
That'd be
like
great.
that. I mean,
See, we're talking about abortion. That's a big issue right now, but I don't think anybody in this room would have a problem with the state telling that chick, hey, you need to have a fucking abortion because we are not putting this child into the planet. Okay?
Yeah.
We're not doing it.
Somehow those babies come out healthy sometimes. It's nuts. It's
It was
weird
healthy.
It's crazy how nature works. I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah.
Croc and I were talking, though, about these, like, school and shit. Instead of just, like, okay, yeah, they see it as, okay, I go to life in prison or whatever, or maybe I'll kill myself. And it's like, no, we should literally have these guys, like, put up publicly, like Jesus on the cross, and, like, cut their balls off, and then have, like, retarded kids throw tomatoes at them.
Yeah, we've
and
I
just
think we talked
humiliate the shit out of them.
Cruel and unusual punishment. Me and Danny always we said that that should be the one thing they should kind of allow again.
If we have irrefutable evidence of your guilt in a heinous crime, that way we rule out any of like we're 98% sure he did it. No, if we've got you on HD closed circuit security camera gunning down a kindergarten, we tie you behind a Corvette and we drag you down the 101.
Yeah.
And it's got to be live.
Yeah.
and
Everyone in the whole country gets to
people get
watch.
seats. You
There's
get seats.
TTS.
Yeah.
Sell
Yeah,
tickets.
TTS.
Absolutely.
Put up some grandstands. Sell popcorn. Sell corn dogs.
luxury booths.
Beers.
The Danny
yeah.
Mullen channel will get a luxury
Oh, we
booth
get
for
a
sure.
luxury booth to it.
It's like the UFC. There's a pay-per-view system.
Oh, that'd be awesome. It'd be so. I love it. You know how many problems I would solve?
Oh, so many.
And for little crimes, we just be like, hey, if you do it twice, I don't care if it's basic shoplifting or petty theft. You're getting drugged behind the Corvette.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna give you a trident and you have to fight a grizzly bear.
That'd be amazing. Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't understand why. I mean, in other countries, obviously, they've used this kind of idea to stop crime. I think there was a huge problem with theft in England, and then knife fights. Gangs would like fight, and then they said you get caught by the cops with a knife on you, 5 years guaranteed in prison. That stopped it immediately.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to carry a knife then?
It's incentives, dude. That's why there was so much theft in San Francisco. As you guys saw in that 4th of July video, there were zero incentives to get a job and quit stealing.
Yeah, that one guy was, everything's free in the stores, guys. Everything's free around here.
Yeah, we didn't even show that in the video.
No.
But a dude said that who just came out of Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the security guard at Whole Foods showed us, and I don't know, maybe it was 2:00 in the afternoon. It was early. It was still like 1.
Yeah.
And 20 pictures on his phone of people that day that had just looted up backpacks and walked out of the store.
That Whole Foods needs to close that location. There was a Whole Foods directly across from the safe injection site.
Yeah, it's done. They had some hot chicks coming in and out, though. I think
I'm gonna piss real quick.
I think personally, I don't know that there is really going to be much we can do for many years until they get like kind of like somebody does some like corrupt kind of mafia type shit to get the bums out. What do you think about that? Just get the fuck out of here. I don't care where you go, but I don't want to see you in LA type shit. Like, go out to Palmdale, you fucking junkie.
Yeah, we need like some kind of candidate that has like muscle.
Right.
He's not vanilla. He's kind of scary.
It's got to be a little like
Like a
Giuliani.
gangster.
The rumor is that's what he
Right.
did in New York.
Right.
When New York was like this.
We need
And New York was
sober
bad.
prisons. Like,
Sober prisons.
you separate the drug addicts from the actual criminals.
Yeah.
And if you get caught with like heroin or something, you get locked in a box for 35 days until you're sober.
That's okay. That saved 2 of my friends' lives so far. Was getting caught by the cops when they were junkies, and being put in jail for like a couple of months so that they sobered up off the heroin, and they both of them got their lives together after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll happen. I mean, there's a lot of drugs in prisons too.
Yeah, that's
But-
what they say. Yeah,
There should be
told
like
us he
different
did.
kinds of prisons for different things. You don't necessarily. I mean, a lot of the times you go to prison and you come out worse because you're around a lot worse criminals.
Sober,
dude.
sober, dude. Like literally, like an insane asylum is what it. I feel like back in the day, if you were talking yourself in the street in the '60s, like Don Draper days, 2 guys would come and put you in a straitjacket.
100%.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's what would happen.
What?
right. Thanks, Ronald Reagan.
And Bill Burr just had a joke about that.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
That might have been where I got it from. Yeah.
Bill Burr his new special was great.
I smoked and then watched it. It was so good. Dude.
Yeah, Bill Burr had a bit about homelessness.
He had a bit about the WNBA too.
Wasn't
Yep.
he at the
Yeah.
ha
Nice.
yesterday?
He was, dude. We could honestly, I could give you like front row tickets to Bill Burr almost anytime he shows up to the Ha.
That'd be sick. Yeah,
We should go.
I'd love to go see Bill Burr. We'll
meet him
it's
after.
totally true though. In Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, there's a bunch of stories about that. How, I mean, it used to be the police department really used to be what the liberals now accuse it of being, just like a bunch of racist guys with flat tops. That's how it used to be. But even if you were just like a white guy whose hair looked unshampooed, they would throw you in the fucking van and take you downtown.
Yeah.
Just anybody who wasn't wearing a suit and a watch was going downtown for questioning.